Happy Halloween, everyone. This is Churchill here, and yep, we're back with another SSS movie review, and this time it's gonna be on Corpse Bride. Yeah, Corpse Bride, a film that apparently is the first stop motion animation film I've ever saw. It took long enough, and probably the first Tim Burton film I saw. Now let's get one thing out of the way. Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride was one of those films that was actually kind of interesting seeing this spooky season, and I actually was kind of interesting seeing it. So I decided, you know what, I'll give it a watch. Since this is my first stop motion animation I've ever animation. So I decided, you know what, let's give it a watch, and I actually really enjoyed it. Did. So let's get the plot out of the way. The plot of the film is that an unnamed Victorian town, Victor Rhines, George, the son of Nuva Rich, fish merchant, and Victoria Everglade, the neglected daughter, appearing for their arranged marriage. However, Victor gets screwed up and runs away. Unfortunately, he meets this ghostly girl who apparently turns out to be her girlfriend, maybe friends. Then May has ensues and then Victor reunites with Victoria and confesses to his wish to marry her. However, Emily overhears this, and feels betrayed. So Victor has to make it up to her by killing himself just to be with her. By drinking the wine. Wine. Yeah, that just got dark fast. Now let's get the obvious out of the way. Johnny Depp as Victor. He sounds alright. He sounds alright. Although there are times, his voice. The voice acting does fit with his character, but it just sounds a bit, I don't know. No, but overall, Johnny Depp's performance here wasn't bad, but it could have been, but it was actually kind of good. But it was actually, I will admit, it was kind of good, and it actually does fit well with Victor. Also, the animation here is actually really good. Well, don't get me wrong. The characters, it could be viewed as cheap by some, but for me, it looks cheap. But I actually really enjoyed this. I like this whole gloomy pacing it's going through, and how how it's dark, and how it just go, and how it's and how it just remains with one color, like a darkish blue to it. But this is definitely the stop motion animation here is really good. Really good. Good. How also this film actually has some. The characters here are also very enjoyable. You got Victor, who is the guy that wants to, Victor himself is a well played, timid, sympathetic character who just wants to rehearse to Victoria. However, he can't do it properly. We really feel sympathy for him. Then there's Emily, who started off as that creepy ghost girl that honestly feel like they used to advance the plot, but she was but she ends up getting some character development at the end that start off with the it's just like the bit. Even though Victor wants to marry her, Emily lets Victor marry Victoria, and that was some really good character development. And yes, the film did have the whole character finds out, then they get mad, but that's actually understandable since they are actually married. married, so I didn't really have much of a problem with it. With it. However, there are a few gripes with this movie. Well, not there weren't that many gripes, but however, one gripe is that a lot aside from Victor, Emily, and Victoria, and possibly the grandmother, everyone else is kind of bland. I mean, the villain was alright here, but everyone else just didn't really leave much of an impact on me. And yes, I did say that the animation can be cheap at sometimes, but it's stop motion animation. But I'm pretty sure that stop motion animation is just meh. But stop motion animation here is just really amazing and I actually kind of really enjoyed it. So overall, that's all I have to say about Corpse Bride. There really much isn't that much to say about it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the bond between Victor and Emily is well played, and as well as the bond that Victor has with Victoria. That was well started at the movie, and there was never a negative on screen with them. So overall, I decided. So overall, Corpse Bride was actually a really good animated movie. Well, not one of my favorite animated movies, but it's still a really good stop motion animation film, which I definitely which I definitely need to go back and see some stop motion animation films because I don't know. But to me, this film was really amazing. The animation's really good here. Here, the characters are well developed and played. The color, its visual effects are well done here, and of course and of course it's a really good way to start off the and if you guys haven't seen this movie, I suggest checking it out for this Halloween. So overall, I'm gonna give this movie an 8 out of 10. I highly recommend this movie. And it's definitely a good Halloween film. So anyways, guys, that's it for my review. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll be sure to post more movie reviews. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.